Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is me Namrata, and for today's video I thought to share with you a very traditional, long-lasting and sweat-proof Indian wedding reception look. So if you're new here, take a moment to subscribe to this channel and don't forget to like this. And here is my bare skin, and started with ice cube because it really helps tighten your skin and helps to minimize all the open pores and reduces all the puffiness. So it's really great. And then I used a Clinique Moisture Surge Mist to add little hydration to my skin, and again I used a Clinique Moisture Surge Moisturizer. You know why? To add good amount of moisture to my skin. It really helps to prep your skin before you put makeup, so always make sure to prep your skin with a moisturizer. And then I used a jade roller, and again I kept it in refrigerator for a few hours. It helps absorb all the moisture into your skin, and mainly when you are using it cold, it helps with all the open pores. So that's really great to prep your skin. And now I use the actual serum which I used as makeup primer. This is the Farsalicare Rose Elixir, and again I use that cold jade roller. I don't know how many times I would repeat that, but that's my current favorite thing to do when it comes to skincare or skin prepping. And then I did my eyebrows first, and what you are seeing now, it's a loose powder. I'm using it on my eyebrows so that it can absorb all the oil or moisture from my skin. The same way we apply powder on our scalp when our hair gets oily, the same way I use that on my eyebrows. And now I'm using AVH brow pomade, and I use the shade Ebony. That's a dark brown shade. And today I will go a little heavy with my eyebrows because full eyebrows look really great in photos, but at the end you need to make sure that looks natural. I also have a separate eyebrow tutorial. You can check that video. I'll be mentioning the link in the description box. And here is a transparent mascara, or you can use any eyebrow set gel to put everything on place, and that also makes it long lasting. And now I'm using a concealer. This is the Hudabeauty Overachiever concealer to conceal around my eyebrows. And never ever skip on the step if you want well defined eyebrows. And this concealer also helps to conceal my eyelid. It eliminates all the discoloration from there. And to set the concealer I used this MAC compact powder. It's in the shade NC40. It reduces creasing of your eyelid and make the eyeshadow work better and stay put for longer time. And for today's look I used this colorful eyeshadow palette by BH Cosmetics. It's their Take Me Back to Brazil palette. And for crease colors I picked all the matte shades. At first I used a pink matte shadow to put in the inner half of my crease, and then I used the same brush to pick a orange shade to put in the middle of my crease. And I used a compact small brush for applying my eyeshadows for more precise application. And then I picked another matte shadow. This is a red shadow to put in the outer corner of my crease and drag little outwards to create a wing effect. And then I took a flat brush to cut my crease till the halfway, and using the same Huda Beauty concealer to do this. Well, I'm back with the palette again, and this time picking two matte yellow shades to put on my eyelid. And here I'm using a round fluffy brush which is not perfect for such application. And then I changed my brush into a flat one. So always pick such flat shading brush for more compact application. And then I used a liquid eyeshadow. This is again by BH Cosmetics. It's their liquid glitter shadow. It's called Highlights, and I'm using the shade called Fresh. Although it looks a little patchy right now, but when it gets dry it looks even and very glittery shiny. I really like it, and also very affordable. But if you want more options of this liquid glitters, then check the description box. I'm gonna mention some of the alternatives. It's really great for wedding or bridal makeovers. And then I used all the crease colors one more time to define the crease. Next mixing two dark colors to put in the outer corner of my crease to add more shadowy effect on that place, and blending that with previous shades. And now using a clean brush to make sure everything is looking well blended, especially the edges. And now I'm using a makeup removing towel to make sure the edges are looking even on both the eyes, and that will also clean up if there are any fallouts. And here's the foundation I used today. This is my all-time favorite MAC Studio Fix Fluid. This is in the shade NC40, and it also comes with little bit of SPF in it, so it's great for daytime wear as well. And it has medium to buildable coverage, so for maximum coverage I applied this with a flat foundation brush, although at the end I'm gonna use a damp beauty blender to make sure everything is looking even and well blended. And now it's time for concealer, and I'm gonna use the Hudabeauty Overachiever concealer again. This one has extremely high coverage and little bit goes a long way, so all you need is little bit of product to hide all your discoloration and flaws. But if you have extremely pigmented skin, then apply color corrector or those orange correctors first, even before you apply the foundation. But I would highly recommend this concealer to all of you. It would be a great investment in your makeup kit. You definitely love it, and if you ever try this, you know why am I raving about it. It's just the best. And at the end I made sure everything is looking well blended using that wet beauty blender again. And for loose powder, today I'm gonna use another Huda Beauty product. This is their Easy Bake loose powder, and I'm using the shade Blondie, which is like a banana powder, banana setting powder. It has little bit of yellow tone in it, so it doesn't look chalky at all. And at the end it will give you very smooth crease free base. And at first I used that powder all over my face using a fluffy brush, and at the end I did a little bit of baking with that wet beauty blender again. And for contouring I'm going to use this powder bronzer, and I don't prefer those cream contours anymore, especially for summers. That's a big no. But if you have dry skin, if you need more cream products, then definitely go with the cream contours and cream blush, those kind of things, and use that on all the usual spots. And for nose I changed the brush. As you can see, it's a small precise angle contour brush. And to blend the color I'm going to use that loose powder one more time. That has good pigment in it, so it will help lighten up the harshness of the contour, and then blend it with that flat contour brush I used for my face. And now buffing off all the loose powders I applied for baking, although I missed one step which I'm gonna do now. So I'm gonna apply little more loose powder right below where I contoured, so this way it will give more chiseled and more defined jawline. And then went ahead with blush and highlighter. Today I used MAC matte blush in the shade Frankly Scarlet, and keeping the highlighter for the end. But in the meantime I'm gonna do rest of the eye makeup. Today I'm using Clinique eyeliner pencil. This is sort of a kajal or kohl pencil which I'm using to fill my waterline both in upper and lower line, and used a metallic blue shade from the BH Cosmetics palette to apply in the outer corner of my lower lash line. And for lining my eyes I'm gonna use Clinique eyeliner pen. It's a very good quality felt tip eyeliner. And now this is what takes most of the time for me to make both the lines even. So at first drew flicks on both the sides and made sure both are looking even, and then went ahead and did the rest of the wings or the liner thing. And once it's done, went ahead with the highlighter. Today I'm using MAC Snowball collection. It was one of their limited editions. I don't know if it's still available, but it's really pretty and blinding highlighter. But for more alternatives, check the description box. I'm gonna mention mention some of my favorites there and using it on all the high points like always. But today I'm gonna reapply it right after applying the makeup setting spray. That way it will look more blinding and it will pop through. But before that, I'm gonna do my lips today, and as you can see, I'm lining my lips using a MAC lip liner. This is called Absolutely It. And for filling the rest of the lips, I picked a taupe shade from the Anastasia lip palette, and that's pretty much all I did to achieve this look, and then did my hair off camera. But there is something major I kept for the end. I don't know if you noticed, but I curled my lashes followed by false lashes and mascara, which I did at the very end after wearing jewelries and everything. That way it won't budge. And at the end applied good amount of mascara to blend the natural lashes with the falses, and at the end spritzed good amount of makeup setting spray to lock everything on place, and that would make it sweat free to some extent. So make sure to pick any matte finish setting spray, and then applied the highlighter one more time on all the high points to make sure it's blinding enough. And that's pretty much it for this video. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to hit the like button below, and please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and make sure to check all the links in the description box below. I mentioned all my social handles, so feel free to check all my accounts and follow me there as well. So I'll be back with the next one. Till then, bye bye, take care.